When thinking of the current top third baseman in all of baseball, you might be thinking of Nolan Arenado, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Manny Machado, and Alex Bregman, but during the mid-2010s, the Pittsburgh Pirates seemed to have found a diamond in the rough at the hot corner who ended up leading them to the playoffs in 2015. At the start of his career, he was arguably one of the best offensive third basemen in all of baseball with solid defensive ability, and he could have turned into a potential superstar for the Pirates. That man was South Korean infielder Jung Ho Kang. With all the potential in the world, what exactly happened to Jung Ho Kang's career, and why did he completely vanish from Major League Baseball? Let's take a deep dive into Kang's past and figure out what exactly led to this incident occurring. After being drafted by the Hyundai Unicorns in the 2006 KBO draft and struggling in his first few seasons with the team, Kang blossomed into a very solid baseball player once he signed with the Nexen Heroes in 2009. During his breakout 2009 campaign, the 22-year-old Kang tied for the league's lead in doubles that season, and following that season, Kang became a dominant player offensively and defensively from 2010 to 2013, winning multiple Gold Glove and All-Star awards, a gold medal during the 2010 Asian Games on the South Korean national baseball team, competed in the 2013 World Baseball Classic, and had a massive power surge in the KBO. In 2014, Kang put up his best offensive season to date, hitting a 356 batting average, a 459 on base percentage, a 739 slugging, hit 40 home runs, drove in 117 RBIs, 38 extra base hits, and had a 189 WRC+, becoming the league's leader in slugging percentage. On January 16, 2015, the Pittsburgh Pirates signed the 28-year-old shortstop/third baseman Jung Ho Kang to a 4-year, $11 million contract with a 5th-year team option. Kang became one of the first Korean hitters to make the transition from the KBO to the MLB, and he immediately became the talk of Pittsburgh after his signing, quickly impressing manager Clint Hurdle, who had this to say.
We like everything we've seen. We like the ability to drive the ball. We like the ability to create some lift for the ball to carry. We believe he'll be a run scorer, a run producer. We like everything we've seen, and we look forward to the opportunity of getting him out there in the games and see where he can take it.
Kang produced well during his first major league season with the Pittsburgh Pirates, hitting a 287 batting average, a 355 on base percentage, a 461 slugging, hit 15 home runs, drove in 58 RBIs, stole 5 bases, and had a 128 WRC+, which led to a 3.7 WAR. During that season, Kang split time at shortstop and third base. Unfortunately, during the September 17th game versus the Chicago Cubs, Chris Coughlin of the Cubs aggressively slid into Kang's left knee, fracturing his leg and tearing his MCL. Kang would miss the remainder of the season with this injury, and he was sidelined during the 2015 NL wildcard game versus the Chicago Cubs. On the bright side, the fan favorite Jung Ho Kang received a standing ovation from Pirates fans after being wheeled out onto the field in a wheelchair, making this his first public appearance since the injury. Jung Ho Kang finished third in the Rookie of the Year voting that season in 2015, behind young star third baseman Chris Bryant and infielder Matt Duffy. Following his dominant rookie season, this was unfortunately the beginning of the end of his baseball career. In 2016, Kang recovered well and had a pretty solid season overall, hitting 21 home runs alongside a solid stat line, becoming an everyday third baseman. But during the offseason, a high-speed DUI charge in South Korea completely derailed his career. After the incident, Kang's work visa was denied by the South Korean government, and he was not allowed to play in the major leagues in 2017. In the meantime, Kang tried to make a comeback in the Dominican Winter League just to get some more baseball playing time, but that failed miserably. After 2 full years, Kang's visa was reinstated and he was cleared to rejoin the Pirates during the last 4 games of the 2018 season. Earlier in the season, on June 6, 2018, Kang told reporters through a translator that he was sober and that he voluntarily enrolled himself in a joint drug treatment program, saying this: "I'm just trying to be as careful as possible in everything that I do. Obviously, I'm not touching a drop of alcohol moving forward." Once the 2019 season started, Kang ended up winning the starting third base job over Colin Moran in spring training, and unfortunately had a dreadful season overall, hitting an extremely low 169 batting average, a 222 on base percentage, a 395 slugging, hit 10 home runs, drove in 24 RBIs, and struck out an abysmal 32.4% of the time at the plate in 65 games, which led to him being DFA'd and released by the Pittsburgh Pirates. This was a painful end to what could have become a quality career with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Following his release from the Pirates organization, Kang tried to make a comeback with the Milwaukee Brewers on a minor league deal, but the deal was never finalized, and Kang had no other choice but to attempt a comeback with the KBO. After Kang's release, the MLB and the Pirates also found out that Kang had 2 other DUI violations dating back to 2009 and 2011 in South Korea, further making Kang's situation even more difficult. After applying for reinstatement with the KBO in 2020, Kang was suspended from the KBO for a whole year due to his 3 DUI incidents. After almost 2 full years, Jung Ho Kang signed a 1-year deal with the Kiwoom Heroes in 2020, but the deal was denied by the KBO, and he has not played a game of baseball since. If Kang never got those DUIs, who knows how successful he could have been for the Pirates in future seasons. Even with his issues, he was still an extremely talented player very early on in his career, and he was arguably one of my favorite players during the mid-2010s. This butterfly effect ended up leading to Gold Glove third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes making making his MLB debut for the Pirates in 2020, and he was signed to an 8-year, $70 million contract during the 2021 season. Baseball sure works in mysterious ways. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider leaving a like for more Pirates content, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell for notifications that way you don't miss any future uploads coming up on the channel. Comment down below what your thoughts are on Jung Ho Kang's time in Pittsburgh. With that being said, let's go Bucks.